Hello CULÉS, it's Pablo here and welcome back to Barca Universal and welcome to the final match review of 2021 for Barcelona. It ends Sevilla 1, Barca 1. It's a draw for Barcelona to wrap up the year. It's a very good game, I think. It's obviously frustrating we didn't get all 3 points, but we said before the game, we knew how tough this would be, we knew Sevilla were favourites, and honestly guys, what we've just done there for the 96 minutes is absolutely dominate Sevilla. We were by far the better team. I thought we saw great progression of the team again. It is positive where Xavi's taking us, and that today was a much better performance. We spoke a bit about how we need to be more, conservative in a way, but actually, Barcelona dominated, and what I did see was the structure. The thing I went on about in the preview, we saw it from Barcelona. We were disciplined, we defended well enough, we always had the ball really. Could we have done more? Absolutely, but it's a good point in the end. It's Sevilla 1, it's Barca 1. Let's go on with the match review. And right here is how Xavi lined up. Pretty goddamn spot on in my opinion. This is the sort of thing we needed. To Stegen in goal, you had Jordi Alba at left back, and properly at left back this time. He didn't, leave his position and go play number 10 or left wing. He was at left back. ARAÚJO was also at right back, and then you had Piqué and Eric Garcia at centre back. Further forward, you had De Jong there with Busquets and Xavi, and then you had Abde, Dembélé, and Jutgla. And what this gave us here, guys, is just, the structure, the basis to go on. We matched up against Sevilla's 4-3-3, and it worked. We had control, we dominated the entirety of the game, and we had some structure. We had a system to fall back on, basically, which we've spoken about before, and that's what Barca had. It wasn't as if, we were scrambling centre-backs together and saying, oh, who's playing where? Is ARAÚJO playing right back, or right centre-back, or central centre-back, or right wing-back? Is Piqué playing left centre-back, or right centre-back? Is Jordi Alba playing in cam, or should he be more or less advanced? No, it was just far more simple, and it was far better, I thought, structurally from Barcelona all game long, and ultimately that really helped us today. And let's get on with that first half, guys, and really, it just started as the whole game went. Honestly, not much change in terms of the way the game went playing-wise. It was all Barcelona. Good start from Barcelona is what I've written down. Poor from Sevilla, I've put, just because I thought Sevilla could have given more in this game. I understand Xavi's Barcelona will always try and take the ball away from any opposition, anyone in the world. But I thought Sevilla came into this game as the favourites. We said that in the preview. They're close to Real Madrid at the top of La Liga. They're 5 points off them now, but still, I think we were all expecting a bit more from Sevilla today. Surely a bit more possession, a bit more chance creation, something from them. They only had one shot on target today, and that was the goal, of course, which in itself is frustrating for us. But I think for them, they've got to be disappointed overall with their performance. They didn't show anything really today, considering they probably came into the game as favourites. But also credit Barcelona. I thought we started well, despite the fact there were no real clear-cut chances for either team there. Despite Dembélé's, pot shot really around the half-hour mark that Bono did well to save, and I think it was Diego Carlos who cleared the rebound, but no real chances, just Barca control. But of course, no goal for Barcelona, and that's what matters in football. And just moments later after that Dembélé shot, it's Sevilla who had the lead out of absolutely nowhere. We gave away quite a cheap corner, I thought, down in the corner. I think it's Eric Garcia who it hits off. And it's just not good enough defensively, guys. And it's such a frustrating goal to concede because, as I say, Lopetegui was furious at those Sevilla players. They weren't playing nowhere near well enough for how well they've been doing in recent weeks. It was all Barcelona. Sevilla kept giving it away, but they scored from this corner. It's a very sharp routine. It's Rakitic who drills it in. The finish from Pablo Gomez is sublime. But from Barcelona's point of view, it's poor. Defensively, it's poor. We went asleep. We controlled the entirety of the game, and we gave away a cheap goal. And you can't really afford to do that against Sevilla. It's well done that we actually come back to get a point from that position because they're so good in defence that, believe me, you do not want to be giving away cheap goals to Sevilla, and that's what we gave away there. We shouldn't be getting caught out from a corner like that. I think it was Abde's man, actually, as Pablo Gomez. Abde does lose him, but I think defensively as a whole, that we kind of just parted the Red Sea in the middle there. No one's blocking the ball, and it's 1-0 Sevilla after all of our dominance. And I think what Sevilla did do well in the first half was kind of nullify our wingers. I thought all half long, Dembélé and especially Abde just couldn't really get in the game at all. I thought Koundé and Rekic did a very good job of that. Of course, Lopetegui is quite sharp tactically, and just when we're thinking, oh my goodness me, it's another frustrating half from Barcelona, where to be fair, we've come to a tough stadium in a game we weren't expecting to win. We've played well, but we found ourselves 1-0 down. But thankfully, we have a Uruguayan monster who came up from the back for a corner and headed in an unbelievable goal. Really, really incredible goal, this from ARAÚJO, to level things up on the stroke of half-time. It's a Dembélé corner. He floats it in well. He gets enough height on it for ARAÚJO to attack it. But you could just see it's one of those headers where ARAÚJO gets up so high and just stoops it into that far corner over Fernando, and of course past Bono in goal. And this is a wonderful header. Not many headers you can be considered as golazos, but this is a golazo header from ARAÚJO. It's an incredible finish, really, and it's a big goal for Barca on half-time. And I think really with how the half went, as I said, head. It's pretty deserved for Barcelona. I think with the way the game was going, look, Sevilla, I give credit to them, they defended well, and I think they knew they could just hit us at any given moment. But really, it was all Barcelona, and despite the fact we didn't make many clear-cut chances, it would have been harsh to go in at 1-0 down. Coming out to the second half, though, I did feel as if things changed just a little bit, and that's what makes this second half so interesting for me. I thought Sevilla came out, and for the first 10-15 minutes of it, they were more in control. Barcelona were giving away possession, Sevilla were progressing in our half. No massive chances, a Delaney header from a corner went just over, but Sevilla were getting a foothold in the game, probably more what we expected from this game when we came into it. But in the 64th minute, everything went on its head. Koundé sent off for a really, really stupid action from him, you got to say. It's Jordi Alba who's kind of provoking him there, down on the throw inside. Look, it's classic from Alba, really. He shoves him a little bit, once, then twice. But Koundé's reaction, when you do that, you're gone. I knew immediately Koundé was gone. Even with Delantero Grande as referee, you knew Koundé was gone. He swipes the ball, he launches it almost from point-blank range at Jordi Alba's face, and he is done there. Not a chance Koundé's, staying on the pitch. He goes off, he's sent off immediately. We all knew what was coming. And I think at that point, 65 minutes, we're thinking, hang on a minute. Surely we've got to snatch the win now. Surely we've got to win this game. But it just didn't happen. And I think, honestly, that Sevilla did a good job at kind of just chipping away at the clock here, really. I thought the fans got on the referee's back a lot. The players were getting riled up. But just a word on the referee here. I think he's completely mismanaged this football match. Really, really poor from Delantero Grande. I think Delantero Grande, as a whole, is a referee who dislikes Barcelona. In short, I really do. And I think he's come into this game and he's just managed it poorly. Papo Gomez, I think, how on earth he escaped the first half, never mind the second half, without even a booking, is just bizarre refereeing. It's completely out of order. Same goes for Juan Jordan. You've got, I think, Rafa Mir it was as well, who put in a poor challenge. Fernando's another one. And I'm just really baffled as to some of the decisions the referee made in this match. And I honestly think he just let Sevilla get out of hand. And this is what happens when you don't put a cap on the match. Sevilla could just foul and foul and foul, and there was never any bookings handed out to their players. And, any time Abdel, Xavi touched any of their players, out came the yellow card. In this game, actually, Busquets and Xavi both got booked, so they'll be missing for our trip to Mallorca after the international break. But I just thought it was worth noting that, really. I really felt as if Delantero Grande lost control in the game, and I'm going to say I thought he was biased to Sevilla with the decisions, and certainly the lack of yellow cards he handed out to them I found really, really out of order. But as the game went on again, like I say, you were just hoping for something from Barcelona, and honestly, we had, I think, two big chances, really, before the game was up. The first one went to Pablo Gavi. It's Abdel cuts inside well from the left-hand side. This was about 10 minutes left on the clock. The ball is good, and Gavi gets in there, and you're just hoping for the ball to stoop into the corner, but his header goes just wide of the post. Really, when you look at it again, should he be scoring? Probably, but it's Gavi, we're probably not expecting him to score a header from that sort of distance. It's not really what he's known for, if you like. And I think moments later is really the big one that you thought, that's going in, and it somehow didn't. Ousmane Dembélé, who somehow, guys, hasn't scored for Barcelona this season, despite all of his good work down the right-hand side. This one again, it's not in for Barcelona. 83 minutes on the clock, Dembélé cuts inside. The left-footed shot is brilliant. A bit of a messy curler really there into the corner, but it's off the inside of the post and out. Not in, no rebound either, and still 1-1. That was the one that was close, and you just thought, it's not our day, is it? So yeah, it ends level for Barcelona. Overall, what can we say? I think we can come off positive. I really do. I'm not sure what the consensus is. As I say, I haven't checked social media. I've come straight to do this, so I'm always, a bit blind as to what the fans have said really after games, and I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments down below. But I think overall, we should be happy there. I thought it was a good first half against Elche. We showed good character to win as well. Then to come here in a tough away game where I think everyone was looking at us and saying, hang on a minute, this is another Barcelona loss, isn't it? The way we went 1-0 down too. I think to perform like that for the 90 minutes, it's impressive. I really do think it's good from Barcelona. I really do. It's good progression from Xavi's side. And I know people will be frustrated. I know we came into this game saying if we win, we're basically getting ourselves right on the door of that top four. And drawing, it pushes us further away again. I absolutely get that. But it's Sevilla away, guys. Drawing here, playing like that, that's not been the issue this season. If we play like that, 9 times out of 10 we'll win matches, guys. Honestly, so that isn't the issue in my opinion. Today's performance, today's result, I think is quite good for Barcelona. If we build on it in 2022, especially once we get some players back, we're expecting Ansu, Pedri and co. all back in 2022. And on top of this crop of players, that's really exciting. So that's what I'll leave you with, guys. I thought today it's positive from Barca. I really did. I thought we dominated a Sevilla side who were favourites, who are flying high in La Liga, who've been excellent, who just beat Atletico, by the way. And I thought, we should have won the game probably at the end of the day. I thought we were the better team. There's no doubt about that. And I thought we played well. We're progressing well under Xavi. The team is littered with young talents. And I think it's positive, guys. The sensations today are positive, despite the frustration of not winning, especially against Sevilla, who went on to 10 men in the second half. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up there, guys. Thank you all for the support on the channel this year. It's been great to be here. And yeah, I really appreciate all your comments, honestly. So I'm expecting to be back in 2022, guys. I think a bit of a break now is necessary for all of us over Christmas. It's been a crazy year for Barcelona, really, hasn't it? Very turbulent, very stressful at times. But yeah, it's over, guys. We've got a good result there, I think, to end the year. We end it with positive sensations is what I'll say. And I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.